Hey there guys, what is going on? Ian IRL here, back again, bringing you some more Battlefield 3, and this is some Endgame, guys, this is some Endgame. But before I even touch on what you were seeing, I wanted to touch on why you weren't seeing anything last week, and that is, it is not my fault. It is not my fault, don't crucify me. It is not. The actual internet connection for my college that I'm at was really spotty, and I can only actually get 5 minutes of gaming in, which is very upsetting because I was wanting to play this and I was unable to, and so that was a little bit of a heartbreaker because I know I had a whole plan for that week, but that just kind of goes to show you that even if you plan something out as perfectly as possible, shit's gonna go wrong. But finally, the internet is back up and running properly. This is actually my second time having to do this commentary because it seems like everything is going wrong with me this week. The recording software just shat all over itself and decided to say fuck you, Ian. So again, take 2 of this, and just to dive right in, some CTF on Babylon Pipeline. I should have looked this up when I was done with this other commentary. Damn it. The winter map. I will call it the winter map because they're all based on seasons. But jumping right into it, yes, like I said, CTF on the winter map. And what do I think? What do I think of Endgame? What do I think after a solid week of it being out? I enjoy it. I hate it, and no, those are the only two. Yeah, I enjoy it and I hate it at the same time. I feel that the maps are fun. They're big. They're fun. They're different, and that's good. That's something I really enjoy. Dirt bikes, fun as hell. I knew they were going to be fun as hell, and just learned how to wheelie, so I'm having a blast. Let's see, CTF, I don't hate it. I see its flaws, and I see the community's way of playing it. I think I should touch into that. Actually, I don't think I should say so much, and then I think I should touch into that. First, CTF. Really enjoy the basic idea of it. I somewhat don't enjoy the way it's play out. I find some matches to be extremely fun. I find some matches to be extremely frustrating. I think that happens with every game mode, though. One thing you will know that is extremely prevalent in CTF, though, is actually, I gotta cut away this moment right here. You're gonna really enjoy it. Just look, keep a keen eye on my driver. That's all I'm going to tell you to do. Just keep a keen eye on him, and what happens to him. Oh, it is quite humorous. Alfred gets shot. There, he dead. He did. I gotta take over. But I feel that the prevalence of snipers and AT mines make it a little bit of an annoyance. There we go. English, Ian. I gotta work on English. It's early. But I find that to be a little bit of an annoyance for me. I just feel it's not something I enjoy doing, but I've adapted to accepting it as part of the CTF kind of mentality. So, hit or miss. If you don't like it, if you like it, that might be a make it or break it thing. If you don't like getting, spawn camped, actually, that is an issue I gotta touch on right now. Spawn camped. Very prevalent in CTF, actually, because of the fact that there's no punishment for going into an enemy team's spawn, because the spawn is just kind of an open area for you. You can go in there and just chill, and as soon as they spawn in, you can wait till they move and drop them, and it's an issue to me. I feel that that's something that should be addressed. They should do some sort of punishment for it. I don't say it's super severe, because I know then it'll only be a matter of they'll get perimeter on you, but anything is better than having them literally 10 feet away from where you're spawning and knowing that and having no other options. That I feel is extremely annoying. And so I just would like, some way to punish them. Not saying that it's terrible, but it is, this is my first complete match, and this is also the first match that I didn't have that happen to me because my team was actually good enough to keep them out of our base. I've had several times where you're on the opposite side. Right now I'm attacking this side. If you're spawning on that side, very easy to spawn trap them. You get a few tanks guarding their flag and just running it, and then you have some guys on each sides of that back spawn. Oh, it is terrible. It is terrible, and it needs to be addressed. Personally, I feel that needs to be addressed in some way. But with that, those are probably the only complaints. Yes, the spawn one is a biggie. The AT mines and snipers are things that's just a matter of players. That's a player issue, and that's a You know, if they want to play like that, they'll play like that. I'll take care of them. That's what I will say. That is my thoughts on Capture the Flag. I won't touch on it any more than that. I feel it is a good addition, just needs to be refined like any good addition might need to be. So, moving on to something that actually kind of ties into Capture the Flag. There we go. That is a good transition right there, guys. Transitions 101. Actually, Cutaway 101, I gotta take this tank out, and I am an idiot thinking I can take out one tank that has the flag. I get completely ravished here. Just completely. But tying back into my main idea here, my combat recommendations for something like Capture the Flag. What would I run with? What kind of classes would I run with? As you can see, this is actually the exact type of class that I would recommend running with. A close quarters class, which sounds ridiculous. I know. It definitely does. Believe me, I'm having a trouble kind of justifying it over an assault class. But mainly, the whole justification is, this you can run with AT mines, be those a-holes with the AT mines. You can run with the small, the RPG, you know, your javelin. You can run with those and be taking out tanks that let's say a tank gets a flag. That's a hard thing to take out if you're an assault class. That's a very hard thing to take out if you're a support class. Actually, it's a meh thing for support class, and it's very hard to take out if you're recon. So that makes engineer a very good class to try and take it with. So that was the entire thing, that I feel that just equipment alone, engineer is a better candidate for this class. I actually find recon to be a close second. I know assault is always good, but I just feel that revives are somewhat, they're not useless, but getting a spawn beacon and let's say a prox alarm up in the base, you really can do some damage with that, because of the fact that you can have guys constantly spawning on a spawn beacon if it is not found, and the prox alarm will get you the guys that are hunting you down. You will know when to grab the flag and when to take it and when it's safe. So those are my thoughts on classes. But on weapons, I would go high rate of fire, close quarters. I know that seems retarded. I know the M4A1 and the M16 and the M416, probably all better weapons to run. But personally, the MTAR, what I'm using right now, I find to be quite amazing, because of the fact that I feel if you're playing the game necessary and playing it how it should be played, you're often going from base to base. There's not going to be a lot of far-range encounters. It's going to be a lot of up-close, in-your-face, you're grabbing their flag, they're hunting you down type of situations. And so, I feel that the speed, which is good because my squad mate has a speed boost, which is what I remember telling him to use, and then I am running with a close quarters weapon to try and just have the max amount of speed and killing done. The killing rate of fire, you know, has a high I don't know why I'm saying kill so much. You kill people quicker, alright? The rate of kill is quicker. But this is a good example. Right here, you'll see me get dropped. That is a constant issue. You can finally get to a base, and you will be taken out by a random sniper just waiting. But, like I said, the idea of a close quarters weapon I feel is personally the best. I mean, I'm not saying that you have to run with it. I'm just saying that is something I feel is better for me, because when you get up close and personal, a gun like the MTAR is devastating. And actually, I do believe there's going to be a clip up ahead, if not already, that shows some good range work with this gun. Real good range work. If you can just tap, tap, tap with that single fire, actually use single fire, because this thing's rate of fire is kind of hard to get a single shot from. But if you actually use single fire, and I'm pretty sure me slowing down right there actually saved my life. That guy had the RPG ready, and me going too slow saved our lives. But like I said, yes, I enjoy the game. I feel it has its flaws. Then again, what game mode does not have its flaws? And I think maybe after a patch or two, it might be up there. If they're even going to patch this, I don't know. I know they're probably going to be working on Battlefield 4. Should have been Bad Company 3. And with that is all I want to touch on CTF. What I do want to touch on next, though, is actually going to be what do I think of the other game modes on this map? I cannot tell you completely what I think. I find Conquest to be just as good as Conquest always is. I find the maps themselves to be very enjoyable. So when it's something like Conquest, and these guys played this very smart, they got me on each angle and ended up taking me out. But Conquest I feel is very enjoyable. I find it to be, I mean, it's Conquest. It can be lopsided if the other team's good, but at the same time, it can be extremely fun if it's kind of a constant battle. So I enjoy Conquest. I've not yet played Rush, which is embarrassing because I am a Rush player. And so when I do play Rush, I will make another commentary and you will hear all about it. I swear. You have my promise. Unless my internet is shit again. But it won't be. It won't be. That should stop. But I believe this is actually the clip where I get some nice single fire going on here. I really wanted to show this off. Let's just see it right here. Look at that. Watch. Tap, 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 tap. Done. Right there. Got him. I mean, yes, that was half a clip, but if it's a single guy like that and he's running, you can take him out. The gun still can fire very, very quickly with that single fire, and should not be neglected for such a reason. But my final thing, the final thing I wanted to touch on, because this is actually going to be ending very, very soon here, is would you guys want to see, let's say, a playthrough of some sort of single-player playthrough, something that would be uploaded daily, a daily upload. Is that a good idea? Do you think you guys would enjoy that? I just kind of want to know. I've done it before. I've done a playthrough. I've done live commentaries, and I've uploaded them more sporadically. And I was just wondering, I would still have Battlefield every Sunday or Monday. I would still have Crisis on Thursdays, and then I would have something daily. And that is something I don't know if you guys wouldn't want your inboxes to have so much content, or if you think my content would go downhill because of the fact that it's a daily thing. I mean, I just want to hear your feedback on it. So as this wraps up, kind of have that mill in your head, mull that over, whatever the word is, think about it. And let me know if you think the playthrough idea is a good idea. I hope you enjoy the content, guys. It's going to wrap up shortly here. I go on a dirt bike marathon, get out of bounds, and save myself somehow. Somehow get back in time with 1 second to spare. That's what we call a trooper. The game ends. I led the team to a victory, and with that, I hope you enjoyed it. I will let the credits roll on. It's ENRL, guys. If you did enjoy it, leave a like or a comment. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing. Let me know. Let me know. I hope you enjoyed the new channel layout as well. That is something I'm just kind of letting the good times roll. And I think it's a nice addition. So, with that, peace out.